Hi there, David Borman here once again on behalf of Be in Crypto. Today, we'll be talking about making money with Bitcoin. To be more precise, we'll be discussing how to make money with Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies without having to buy any. That's right, there are in fact several ways that investors can generate a return from Bitcoin even if they never actually purchase any. We'll break down many of the most popular avenues that are available to virtually anybody. Oh, and of course we need to mention, none of this is financial advice, just education. Investing in Bitcoin indirectly still comes with risks. It isn't some perfect protection against losses. So as we always tell you, go do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Okay, before we get into the actual techniques for generating profits without buying Bitcoin, let's talk about why you may do this. Wouldn't it make more sense to just invest in Bitcoin directly, or perhaps one of the many other cryptocurrencies that are currently available? The short answer is yes. Directly investing in crypto is a pretty solid strategy, but it isn't the only one available. There are, in fact, several ways that you can get returns from the crypto world without having to actually hold the assets. Depending on the path taken, this can bring benefits such as a lower risk of exposure to volatility, clear regulatory frameworks, and in most cases, a more streamlined and safe series of steps for you to earn your returns. Frankly, institutional investors are more comfortable with products that derive their value from Bitcoin but still operate in a more traditional manner under clear legal parameters. This isn't surprising, and if you're an investor who feels this way, this video is for you. Okay, now that we've explained the reasoning, let's take a look at multiple ways that you can earn from crypto without having to actually hold it. First up, let's talk about Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. ETFs are basically baskets of assets that investors can buy shares of to get exposure to the underlying price action without having to manage the actual portfolio. Another benefit of ETFs is that they will be much more clearly regulated than cryptocurrencies themselves. The managers of the fund will be responsible for the red tape, and investors can simply focus on the returns. The same goes for taxes, as obligations around ETF earnings are much more clearly defined than those applicable to cryptocurrency. However, be aware that crypto-based ETFs are only offered in certain countries. For example, so far there isn't one in the United States. That being said, if you do find yourself in a jurisdiction that offers these investment vehicles, then they may be the best place for you to start. Another type of cryptocurrency investment opportunity is what is known as a trust fund. While there are similarities to ETFs, trust funds act less like stocks on an exchange and more like investments that offer derivatives. They also have the benefit of having legal crypto options for US investors. An example of a trust is the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is the world's largest Bitcoin fund and the first of its kind to transparently report its metrics to the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. Originally created in 2013, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust offers the opportunity to gain exposure to the #1 cryptocurrency through a private trust that it currently holds 643,572 Bitcoin at the time this video was made. Grayscale is just one example of many other trusts, and they themselves have options for other cryptocurrencies as well. So this is definitely one area to check out if you want to invest in Bitcoin without holding Bitcoin. Next up, there are Bitcoin futures contracts. In essence, a futures contract is an agreement for the holder to buy or sell a particular asset at a predetermined price and at a specific date in the future. This is generally done to protect industries who rely on the supply of goods at a predictable rate, but these contracts can themselves be bought and sold. This is another way that investors can gain exposure without owning crypto directly. Contracts that are obligated to buy assets at lower prices or sell at higher may themselves bring in considerable returns given market conditions at the time that they expire. Again, futures are generally better regulated and should be far more accessible in most jurisdictions, so this may be another solid place to start for investors who simply don't want to deal with the hassle of buying cryptocurrency. Then there are options. Options are similar to futures, but are less obligatory. Essentially, options are about having the ability, but not the demand, to buy or sell an asset at a given price point. This is a more flexible system, and options are again valued based around what the contract's parameters are and the current market value of the asset. So, if Bitcoin is trading at, say, $20,000, and a trader has the option contract to buy at $19,000, they can exercise that right, buy Bitcoin at 19, and then sell that Bitcoin for an immediate return. They could also sell the contract directly, which would be roughly valued around the difference between the option price and the current market value. The next investment idea is a little less straightforward than some of the ones we've spoken of so far. That is, to invest in companies that are directly involved with the development of the cryptocurrency ecosystem. There are countless possible examples here, but one great one would be to buy stock in Coinbase. Coinbase is among the world's top crypto exchanges, so it's obvious that its success will be tied into the overall success of the industry as a whole. Coinbase currently is available to trade on the Nasdaq Stock Exchange and is covered by all the same regulations and protections of any other stock. Remember, going this route means you're betting on the success of a company, not crypto directly, but this still stands to be a great way to get exposure to cryptocurrency's growth and adoption, and is definitely worth a look. Moving on, we come to Bitcoin mining. Okay, we talk about this one on this channel all the time, but the truth is that Bitcoin mining or even crypto staking is a great way to earn these assets without having to directly buy them. Once set up properly, mining can offer a fantastic form of passive income. Of course, we should be clear that many forms of cryptocurrency mining do have a notable upfront cost to get started. However, there are also some ways to begin earning that are incredibly affordable or actually free. Check out our recent video on the subject to get more information about how you could get involved with mining in no time. For our final idea on how to make money from Bitcoin without actually buying it, we had to mention creating educational content or being a crypto journalist. Remember, for Bitcoin to become more mainstream, people need to know about it. Covering the developments that happen in the crypto community and creating content that teaches people how to use it is essential for bringing in as many new users as possible. What's also great about this approach is that you can make money no matter what the market is actually doing. Even during a crash, people will still need information about what's going on, so entering a career in bringing updates to the masses stands to have decent longevity regardless of how crypto performs. Okay, that concludes our list of ways that you can earn from Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies without having to hold them. Of course, this list isn't exhaustive, and there are other opportunities out there. However, we have covered many of the most common and lucrative options that traders have available to them. Of course, as we all know, there's changes happening all of the time in the world of cryptocurrency, and you're going to want to keep up. So why not check us out at beinccrypto.com, where you'll find daily updates, analysis, and more. Also, don't forget about our other content right here on YouTube, such as interviews, educational videos, and our bi-weekly news show. Oh, and if trading is your thing, then join our free premium channel on Telegram to receive free trading signals from our expert traders. Lastly, we have exciting news. Our partner, eToro, the world's largest social investing platform, is giving an exclusive benefit to the Be in Crypto community. All you have to do is make an initial deposit to eToro using our links below. Don't have the time to watch and follow all of the markets? You can also enjoy eToro's famous copy trader experience that allows you to automatically copy top performing traders, instantly replicating their trades in your own portfolio without having to do any of the research or work. Or try their demo account to learn how to trade in a safe environment. Okay, that's it for me. As always, thanks to everybody out there watching, and we'll see you all right here again real soon.